Everyone, my name is Elizabeth and welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to Diary of the Wise Art, and I'm so glad that you get to join me today. And yes, I am more excited that I'm doing this. I'm starting my YouTube channel finally. So this is my first video, and then yes, we are doing this. Wondering why are we doing this? It has become very important that as believers we actually have a guide in this world where the opinions are flying everywhere. Opinions here, opinions there, and then you are wondering which one should I follow. I'm here to tell you that you have to follow God's way. I came across the word wise art during my study time some 3 years ago in the book of Proverbs. I kept seeing that they kept repeating the word wise art, the importance of having a wise art. Then I delved further and I got to realize that the heart is actually a very, very important aspect of our lives. The heart is the center of the human spirit because our emotions, our imagination, our will, our conscience actually comes out of our heart, and this is why it's very important that we actually have to guard our heart diligently. And when the Bible talks about guarding your heart diligently, I went to check my dictionary and I came across the word paying close attention to, like showing some level of effort towards. So that tells us that we are, as believers, we are expected to actually show some level of commitment to actually guarding our heart. So just like you actually have a gate man the gate of your house. So yes, that's actually how important it is to actually man the gate of your heart, because the gate of our heart is very, very important. It's just as important as your life, because it is out of your heart flows the issues of life, literally, and that is what it is. And then you know that it's becoming a thing for people to actually forget the way of God. Even believers, you're just shocked to see that believers are actually forgetting the ways of God. Believers are doing things as they like. You hear them say things like, it's my life. It is not your life. As a believer, you have been bought with a price. Yes, you have the freedom, but yes, your freedom is within the context of God's will, and that's why it's important that your heart is full of God's word, and such that you're able to know his ways and you're able to follow his ways, because the way of God is the way of wisdom. The way of God is the way of wisdom. Yes, I said that, and that is what it is. Yes, we can be educated, we can be smart. There are a lot of intelligent people out there that they say stuff, they share opinions, but it's very, very important that we always have a heart check. What is God saying about this particular situation? What is God saying about this particular phenomenon? What is God saying? What is God saying? A person that has a wise heart is always concerned about what God is saying at every point in their life. So before I start all the old exegesis, let me just step here. So yes, this is Diary of a Wise Heart, and in this channel we're going to be talking about how to actually take charge of our heart, how we can actually maximize our heart in our work with God, such that we can actually have meaningful life, we can actually live purposeful lives as believers, and then we don't have to be termed as old school, because it's looking like if you're a child of God and you're following the way of God, now you're already old school. No, we are not old school. We are not what? We are not old school. We are children of God, and we live for God, and we know God's word, and we follow his ways. So yes, this is a channel where we get to learn about God. We get to learn about how to literally, like I said already, how to maximize our hearts in our work with God. And then yes, we're going to be sharing a lot of really, really exciting stuff. So thank you for joining me again, and I'm so looking forward to see you in the next video. And please kindly share, let people know that something is going on here on YouTube. Yes, let people know that something is going on. This is Diary of a Wise Heart, and welcome.